Hello, traders, and welcome to the market opening preview, September 8th on a Friday, 2016. Traders, great to be with you. Coming to you from Thailand. Bright blue, sunny skies, nice cool breeze this morning, white sandy beaches, and blue waters. Absolutely gorgeous today. It's great to be on a Friday. Traders is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit our website at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, follow me on FXCL Twitter at FXCL Alerts1 on Twitter, as I do tweet through the London session. Traders, all right, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Good to be with you on a Friday. A lot to talk about today, and looks like the markets took a little curve there as the ECB did nothing yesterday. Traders, I started trading back in the year of 2006. In 2008, I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday to celebrate my retirement. And, well, traders, I'm in my 9th year and I'm still here in Asia. Absolutely loving it. And I got to tell you, the time zone to trade the markets is fabulous. I can trade Asia early in the morning, London afternoon, New York at night, only about 2 hours, 2.5 hours in New York, as I trade options in the New York session. So what is my trading style? I'm a pullback trader. I like the currency pair to make a move, give me a nice pullback, and we'll take the trade in the direction of the trend using the Fibonacci tool as one of my strongest points. And why do I use the Fibonacci tool? Not because I necessarily like Fibonacci. He's probably a nice guy, but everybody else is using Fibonacci, and they're seeing the same things I'm seeing. Another thing is price levels. Price levels are so important. Nice thing about Forex is it repeats itself. So if price gets to a level 6 months ago and reacted, it's probably going to react to it if it gets back there again. So it's just good to know that. I like looking at price action, price structure, and price value, and of course candlesticks. Candlesticks is a big part of my trading. It tells me a story. It tells me what the possibility and what the next move might be in price action. So candlestick patterns are really important. There's only 7 of them you need to know. It's not difficult. Go to YouTube, check it out. Just candlesticks and Forex, and you'll get hundreds of webinars on candlesticks. Now, what's more important, or as equally as important, is fundamentals. You need to know what's going on around the world. You need to know when data is coming out, what the data result was. If you're in a trade, protect yourself. If you're not in a trade, don't get in a trade in front of a freight train, folks. It's just not a good idea. I.e., yesterday with the ECB, right? I think most people thought they were going to make a move. They did nothing. Sure didn't want to be in front of that train because I'm going to show you some trades that I took right after I finished my recording yesterday. I kept the trade on the chart so you can see the trades I took yesterday. Really some great stuff. So I take this fundamental and I take the analysis. I put it together. I come up with a trade plan. Once I come up with a trade plan, I just wait for price to come to me. Price comes to me, we get in it. Now, what happens when price doesn't pull back? Well, I use my exponential moving averages, and I use 3 of them, 200, 55, and a 10. If I see a 55-10 cross, there's probably a good chance that I'm going to get in that trade as long as it's in the direction of the trend. The trend for me is on the daily and 4-hour charts. As long as they both coincide and they both are the same, as far as the trend goes, I use that as my bias for the trend for the day. Okay? All right, so that's just a little bit about me. I do trade a long time. I'm in the markets. You know, you've got to be in the markets to be successful. You can't not take trades. Lower your lot sizes, take trades. My theory is trade small, but trade a lot, right? We want to trade small, but trade a lot. You have to be in the markets. All right, that's enough about me, traders. Let's get over to the legal stuff. This is our Forex disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex market. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, remember, this is a game of capital preservation. Live to trade another day. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's take a look at some data out of the markets yesterday. Seeing a lot of red. The Dow 30 closed negative 0.25%. The S&P 500 closed negative 0.22%. The Nasdaq closed negative 0.46%, with the small cap 2000 closing negative 0.25%. Let's head on over to the Eurozone. The DAX closed negative 0.72%. The FTSE 100 out of London closed positive 0.18%. And the CAC 40 out of Paris closed negative 0.34%. The US Stocks 50 closed negative 0.25%. A lot of red in the markets today. You know, we were trading the DAX. We were scalping the DAX on the London Open yesterday, and it was a tough go. It was a tough go. Must have turned around later in the London session. I took a very small hit. When I scalp, I take very small hits. It either it's going to work or it's not, right? We don't take big hits on scalp trades. All right, the Nikkei 225, which is currently trading, is negative 0.22%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is negative 0.75%. The China 850 closed yesterday barely at negative 0.01%. And the Hang Seng is also closed still. They opened about 15 minutes, and they closed positive 0.75%. However, the Kospi out of Seoul is negative 1.36%. Traders, let's head over to the economic calendar today. We do have some, nothing has come out as of yet. However, we do have China's CPI year on year for August. High impact news in Asia today. Check your economic calendar for that, what time it's going to affect you. A lot of medium impact news today as we go through the calendar. Not seeing anything. The Great British Pound has trade balance, but that's medium impact. Not a lot of data today, folks. I have to be honest with you. We do have, out of Canada today, we have unemployment change. And that's a high impact news event. That's in the U.S. session. And that is it, my friends. We have nothing over the weekend, so nothing to worry about that. But let me confirm that. I don't think we have anything going tomorrow. Nope, we are clear for the weekend, so no problems for that. We have the EU finance ministers meeting, and that's it, my friends. So we're all good as far as that goes. All right, the commentary for today is, the markets are dribbling back, and we're starting to get back in the rhythm of things. That's a good thing. We're starting to see some volatility, and that's what we want to see. So what we're going to do here is we'll take a look at some charts, and there's two trades I took yesterday, right after I finished my presentation, because I don't like my line of my trades when I'm doing my presentation. But I left them on the charts yesterday just to show you how I trade and just gives you an idea. Now, traders, this doesn't happen every day where I win two trades, right? I lose trades, and I lose a lot of trades, but I get out of my losses quickly. Don't stay in losers long. This is a numbers game, right? This is a technical and fundamental and a numbers game. Got to be in it to win it, right? Okay, that's enough about that. Let's get over to the euro dollar. Euro dollar was bullish yesterday, and I saw this, and this was just, we had this big blue candle on data, right? Then we saw that we went like 3.5 hours to the upside, and what I saw there was, this was, believe it or not, an evening star resistance, and this thing just dumped back down again. So today's trade is I'm just looking for a bearish candlestick formation. We're going to sell this. We're going to get out at the same place, probably at 1200, maybe 1210, and we'll get out. So it's a small trade, easy trade, same numbers as yesterday, nothing new. We're at resistance. We just want a bearish candlestick formation and come on down. It's going to be a rough ride with the 10 exponential moving average underneath price, the 55 right there, but flat, and the daily pivot point. So it's not going to be an easy trade. I don't mind if it comes all the way back up to 1320 and comes back down. That is okay. If it goes all the way up, that's fine. We'll take it for the downside. My bearish bias is bearish, right? We're bearish. We want to sell this. Let's take a look at the Great British Pound. This trade worked out great yesterday. Nice trade plan, and it worked. It took a while to do it. It was probably 3 hours into London, and we were still bullish, and then this thing just took the big fall, and away she went, took it down. So I'm just looking for this to come back up to resistance at 1.3369, and we'll get out at 1.3287. This is going to be a nice trade today, but we know the pound does not like pullbacks, and there's no data for stimulus in this pair today. Hopefully the dollar will rule. We'll see. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Here's the Aussie dollar. This is a nice move to the downside yesterday. This was another pair that took a long time to finally get into this trade. This didn't happen till London lunch, right? So the first 3 hours, 4 hours of London was pretty dull. This was kept on moving, inching up, and then all of a sudden took the big fall to the downside. So I'm looking for this basically to come back to the daily pivot point, and we'll take this to the downside. Simple trade, not a lot of pips, but simple trade and safe trade, and that's what we're looking for. All right, traders, let's head over and let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Yes, this made a move here and just continued to the upside as we expected. I'm expecting this to come back down now. I'm expecting to see um, this fall to the downside. I really want to see this 10 exponential moving average come above price. I don't like that it's below the price, but I do like that it's two dojis. And that's telling me that the bulls are getting weak, right? Now, this is only a 30-minute chart. So, right, so go to a 1 hour, maybe a 2 hour, and see what you have there. But this looks like a nice sell trade to me. We're going to get out all the way down at support at 1.4588, and definitely will break even plus at the daily pivot point. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the euro yen. Oh, I don't see my trades on here. All right. Okay, here's the euro yen. This is I like this pair. This is really looking good here. The 10 exponential moving average is above price where you've broken through resistance. This is a nice turnaround. I like that the 55 EMA is starting to come down a little bit and head flat. So we want to get in this about 115.26. We want at least 20 pips before we get to that 115 area. That's a psychological area. We are going to see a bounce there. So put your stop appropriately. So we're going to get down and we want to take profit at support. Look left of the chart. Really heavy support there at 114.36, the daily pivot point, and we'll take profit there. So this is a nice sell trade on a Friday, and we can make some nice pips here if this works out for us. This trade will not wait for the London Open, my friends. We are going to get in this quickly. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand. Yeah, there's one with a trade on it. I thought I had two charts with trades on it. Anyhow, this was the New Zealand dollar trade that I talked about yesterday, and I took this trade as soon as we got in, and the trade just worked out really nice. Came down to our target price of the 200 exponential moving average. Now it's pulling back. Exactly what we wanted to happen. This is now at the daily. We want this to come up to the daily pivot point at 0.7425. We'll get out at the S2 pivot at 0.7323. So, really nice trade plan on this New Zealand dollar. Remember, the bias is bearish. I want to sell this pair. I do not want to buy this pair. This is a bearish pair. Look at your 4-hour chart and your daily chart. It is just throws it out to you that this is bearish. Okay. All right, traders. That wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Hope that helped you out a little bit for today's Friday trading. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me. September 8th, Friday, 2016. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, if you get a chance during London today, come visit me on Twitter at FXCL Alerts 1, and I will tweet through the London session. Traders, have a great trading day, and we will catch you after our weekend break at the next Asia session. Take care now.